Peace of mind. It all lies within our own spirit. We will not find our happiness in others. Emotions are the product of a thought, even the subconscious thought. Then there are conditions about us, or we could view it as our environment, that can seem to cause us to have certain emotions, such as being in a pleasant place, birds singing, and music. However, this all depends mostly on our spirit's condition and then our mental preferences. All of these environmental conditions are a small fraction for the reason for our emotions. It is just that our mental condition is in the condition that we can enjoy all of these things. It all reverts back to ourselves. Some have great appreciation of the atmosphere of the high country in the forest. Others have no appreciation. City life is their thing, and their preference. Birds singing annoys some. Some do not like the quietness of the forest. Then there is some music that irritates some people. Then there are certain conditions in the mind that we do not appreciate music, as when our mind is in other conditions. It is all to do with the spirit itself, or we could speak of it as the overall condition of our mind. The mind being the thought processes, not the spirit itself. Our spirit is the transparent, unseen power that makes it all possible. The spirit is what programs the whole being. The spirit is where the true intelligence is. Our spirit is our access to the sources of that great library of the knowledge of the great creators. It is not the brain or mind, which is just the process or function of the brain. Knowledge is not created in our brain. The brain was only created to receive the concept of the knowledge, then put it into perspective. It is as beauty. It is all in the eyes of the beholder. It is according to the spirit and its condition, as our personality is just the manifestation of our spirit. Happiness and peace of mind is not necessarily in emotions. Perhaps the most contented condition is when we know that we are living our life in truth, and realize the success that it is bringing to our life. This takes action. It is not just a thought. However, it begins with the condition of our spirit and progresses to a thought. So thoughts are the true motivations. It is as humor, as there can be serious humor. It does not need to be in the hysteria emotions of laughter. There are many degrees of pleasantness, as the degrees in anger. Being slightly displeased is a small degree of anger. This displeasure can lead to becoming very angry. The science of psychology is good. Knowing how the brain functions and all, it is important knowledge. However, it lacks the understanding of the spiritual realms that is the basis of it all. In my youth, I was concerned about the condition of my spirit, and I began to wrestle within my spirit, realizing that my spirit was going to set the pattern for my life. That wrestle has continued through my whole life. One of the most serious problems that the human has is to be able to back away far enough from their problem to honestly look at it in true reality. Many have experienced this in their life. The onlooker can catch mistakes quicker than the one busy at the project. The one working at it is too busy with the project. And some are so busy cussing and complaining about the stupid design that he could not get back far enough to see his problem. It was one of those imaginary problems that actually did not exist. So the onlooker begins to suggest things that the one responsible for the project had the knowledge to do. However, in his frustration and complaining of the design, he could not back away far enough to see the simplicity of it. It can be just a few minutes and the project is finished, and the responsible one is happy again. All to do with the onlooker's honesty and concern for the true reality, being far enough back away from the supposed problem to view it clearly. To be content and have peace of mind, we must feel good about ourselves. However, we must perform in the manner that we can feel good about ourselves. It does take action. However, it must begin with the conditioning of the spirit. Without action, we will have nothing. We cannot imagine our problems away. Thought does come first. However, if that is all that materializes is the thought, it will never happen. We will never succeed without action. It is all in a complete lifestyle. Purpose in life is important. However, it takes the proper purpose for that peace of mind. One that is self-centered with the abundance of ego has a purpose in life. However, what is his purpose? He would like for the whole of humanity to be in orbit around him, esteeming him as the center of the solar system and the center of the universes. However, that will not bring that true peace of mind, and it is far too much to imagine or expect, so it is nothing but a myth, as a vapor or a haze that the sun in minutes just gobbles up. Here is a tiny excerpt from the Teen Phantom. TJ takes Charlotte back to the recreation hall by another route that brings them out of the second building from the east. They get to the security gate and they find Milo pacing like a wild animal in a cage with a worried look. Has there been a disaster? Not really, but they are requesting something that I am sure will make you very unhappy. My happiness is not the all-important factor in this life. I have always had my ups and downs, and besides, I have many close friends to comfort me in my sorrows. What is it, Milo? End of excerpts. When we are able to back away from our problems far enough, we will find that they did not actually exist in reality. It was as a fantasy. Some seemingly problems are just road signs that says the bridge is washed out. Detour. This is a better road anyway. There is a better road ahead. Many of our lives are just embedded habits that we do not realize the disaster that they will lead us into. With most of us, it is not to do with us thinking wrong. It is that we do not think. We leave it to someone else to do the thinking for us. We must have the determination to take full control of our own life. We were created with this ability. Then there is a very important factor, the state of peace, the satisfied peace of mind. Compared to fun, or as its definition, diversion, or entertainment, ecstasy, and delight, these are all tension in the nervous system. They may feel good, however they do not compare to that satisfied peace of mind. Then to realize that all of the great technology of today that we so much enjoy came from the great Creator's spiritual realms. It is not created in the brain, or as I like to think of it, as a very sophisticated computer, and this body is a fabulous robot. Our great Creator has all of the glory of the wonderful things we enjoy from this technology. The human has no glory. Though some may like to steal or thieve it, we all are just a fabulous creation. We did not create ourselves. That truly important question. Who is truly responsible for our happiness? Some may think that those who never cease to search are unstable in mind, immature, or dissatisfied with life. However, for those who have it all, that is all you will ever have. When we cease to search, our true life has vanished. We just exist. This video is the results of team effort to enlighten the whole world of the destiny we face, and especially the youth and the problems they face. Those of us who are addicted to our present society are missing true life. We just exist. The voice in this video is that of J Powel, a true, dedicated friend of yours and mine. Until next time, sweet dreams. Truth will solve all our problems before we create them. And ignore or reject the truth, problems multiply all by themselves. have a great and meaningful life, just whispers of the ghost of reality.